Hello everybody, it is Brian for GadgetUnit.com and it's time for another classic gameplay video. This is yet another PlayStation 1 video, obviously, and today we're playing Cool Borders 3 for the PS1 again. This game was originally released on September 30th, 1998, so almost the 15-year mark. Wow, that's quite a while back, so about a couple of weeks away, I guess. And they actually released this game for the PlayStation Network for the PS3 back in 2009, which is kind of cool. That was almost 11 years after it was released, so I would consider this to be a classic. It's almost 15 years old, so that's, you know, pretty old. So right now it's playing the intro video. I just watched this, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And I'm using Epsxe for Windows. That's the PlayStation 1 emulator that I'm currently using. The particular video plugin setup I'm using, it doesn't show the loading screen properly, but we could get over that, hopefully. And here we are at the loading screen. This did have two-player split screen mode, which is kind of cool, so it's not like Destruction Derby where you had to take turns. That's not cool. So we're just going to go into single event. We'll just stick with, let's go to the veteran class. Obviously I don't have all the mountains unlocked. I don't know the cheat codes for this game. I haven't looked into it. I remember originally playing this game on a demo disc from somewhere. I don't remember where, but I remember Powder Hill Downhill. I liked that one a lot because it's the longest downhill run, I think, in the game. At least according to that little thing there. Let's go ahead and just pick this guy. The board that I usually used back in the day was the Supermodel, because the stats were pretty nice. Normal. It's a really easy game. There's nothing too difficult about it. You just have to do certain time trials. There's the one where you have to go through the gates properly. So here we are. I think this was one of the first games I played that had actual real sponsorship. So as you saw, when the camera was coming around, it showed a Butterfinger. Oh, you can see it over there on the right, on the fence as well. And as you can tell, it's been a while since I played this game, but I should get acquainted with it fairly quickly. Not bad there. So the downhill one, it's not really a points thing. It's mainly just a race to see who gets to the finish line first, so you only have a maximum of 4 people per race. I think the next Cool Borders went up to 8 people or 6, I don't remember. You could probably hear my controller noise quite a bit in the background. The controls of this game were really simple. I don't know if it had analog input. I'm just using the D-pad on my controller right now. Thought I would have made that. So triangle is to grind something. Circle button plus a D-pad button will do a little rodeo flip. Circle up and down would do front flip or back flip. L2 and R2 will spin yourself around. I forgot what square did. I don't think square... Okay, well, square when you're turning, and if you hold it, it'll make you turn faster. If you're holding X, that'll do a basic board grab. Not sure what he was going for there, but we're still ahead. Not anymore. He just messed up, so maybe we could catch up. And we should be first again. I know he's way up there now. So the final jump is coming up right here. Hopefully he messes up and I can pass him. Looks like he made it, so second place, not too bad. So let's go on and move to another one. I think I'll do 2 more runs somewhere. I think the next I'll do Slopestyle. Slopestyle is where you have to do a bunch of tricks. There are a bunch of different rails and things to check out. Let's go to... I don't remember which Slopestyle I went to all the time. Well, let's just start with this one and find out. So it says play at pro levels to start setting records. So you can see some course records up here. I didn't load my saved game, so obviously nothing was up there. Let's go ahead and see if this is the one I remember playing all the time. And it is. So I like this one. It has some school buses and different things here and there. I didn't think that would work. Actually, this is not it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on this one and go to the one that I'm actually remembering. This game definitely took its time when it comes to actually loading stuff. And again, the PS1 is slow in general. Actually, all consoles are pretty slow when it comes to loading games. Well, I don't know, maybe it's faster when you're loading it from a hard drive. I completely imagine that it would be. This, I think, is the one I'm talking about. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, this is it. So up here, there should be a school bus you could try and jump onto. Yep. You need a lot of speed for this. Obviously, I missed the school buses. Maybe I can jump up on it here. Too high. Wow. Well, he tried to levitate up onto the rail there, but obviously it didn't work. Let's try and go onto this one. Finally did something. Ah. And that is that. I think I'm gonna go do one more. We're gonna do a half pipe one, because those you could do trick after trick pretty easily. So let's go ahead and try out one of those. So the default course record here is 22,000 points. I'm gonna see if I could beat that. So for the half pipe ones, and I think the big air, you get 3 attempts, only your top 2 attempts count. So as you can see, you can just do as many tricks as you can. Just pretty crazy, because most of the time you could land them. So this mode is actually pretty simple. So I got almost 15,000 points on the first attempt, so the second attempt, I imagine I could match that. I have no idea what happened there. So the power meter in the bottom right, you have to hold X to get the little bar up. The more you have the little bar towards the green area, the better you can do tricks, the faster you can do them. So for example, if I don't press it at all and I try to do a front, of course I'm just naturally accustomed to pressing it. So if I don't press it there, you can see how slow he goes. Now if I bring it up in the green area, it'll do it much quicker, because you have more power to put into the trick. So I got about half the points that time. We have one more attempt left. Again, the lowest one does not count. So to beat 22,000, I essentially need to get 7,000 more points. It should be pretty simple. Well, actually, I did that in the second round, so I don't really have to do anything. And that's it. So 24,678 points. That definitely put me ahead of the record guy there. And that is it with Cool Borders 3 for the PlayStation 1. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more of these videos today, and I'll get those pushed out over the next couple of weeks or so. But again, that was Cool Borders 3 for the PlayStation 1. That's it with this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.